for the month of March for you, Taurus. This can resonate with any Taurus placement whatsoever. I will tell you that I didn't really get a chance to fully meditate. I did take some deep breaths. The moment I shifted into your energy, I heard the song that goes, where did you go, my lovely? Where did you go? I wanna know, my lovely. I wanna know, where did you go? Oh, I don't know, like, the name of it could be Where Did You Go. I don't know the name of the song or, like, the name of who sings it, so you got that from me. Anyways, I heard that you haven't been going around a certain place as much as you used to. You've been keeping to yourself, and people are wondering where you've been. People are wondering what you've been up to, what you've been doing. I feel like that people have been snooping on you. Now, if that's not the case, it's because you no longer communicate with a certain individual, is what I'm hearing. And this individual is trying to figure out why you no longer reach out. If you're going to reach out, when you're going to reach out, what you're going to say when you do reach out, are you ever going to give them the same energy that you used to? Is what I'm hearing. Now, this person, wow, I wasn't expecting that. For some of you, you view this person as being slightly, either abusive. I don't feel like physically abusive. I don't like to pick up on those energies. But I feel like that this person was emotionally or mentally manipulative or abusive. I'm hearing this person gaslighted you. This is someone that you set boundaries with to keep away from you. And this person is snooping on you currently. So if you watch this in February, this person's snooping on you. Anyways, for some of you, you're like, yeah, I know. What's new? Anyways, just saying, Taurus. Just saying, it's what came out. Moving forward, I also see something about how this person never thought that you would turn the light out on them. I'm seeing actually a Harry Potter reference. Excuse me. What is that called? Oh my gosh, it's got the light on it, and it's on the side of the road, a light pole? A light pole? Is that what it's called? Whatever. Anyways, so sorry for that laugh, but, it's like this person never thought that you would turn out the light on them. This person never thought that you would, do 180 on them, is what I'm hearing, and you have left this person out in the cold. I'm being told that y'all had your good reason to. You had good reason to do it. So this reading is not going to be about, I feel like that this person had a habit of manipulating you back into maybe doing what they wanted you to do. By the way, I do feel like this was someone that you were romantically connected with. Could be a friend, but we'll see. But I feel like this person is going to be coming through. The number 77, 37, and 737, and 747 are very important here. Again, 77, 37, 747, 737. Anyways, I also feel like, excuse me, again, like I said, I'm getting over COVID, so pardon me. Take a sip. I'm a Taurus rising. I like aesthetics. Anyways, but when it comes to this individual, I'm hearing no more. Like, you don't have any intention. I feel like this person might, come back from the grave. Let's go ahead and get into this. I like to go ahead and use this lovely little deck. This is the Oracle of Visions by Chiro Marchetti. Let's go ahead and see. I do love this work. Let's go ahead and see what else we got for Taurus. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Angel Source. Okay. I'm taking both of these motherfuckers. We're not looking at that because it don't matter. Do you see? Okay, so we have 34. I'm just going to let you look at it. This doesn't have any words on it. Look at it. It's going to be put down. Then we got 24. Okay, I want you to look at, do you see this person? This is this person's energy where you used to be. This is where you're at right now. Do you see that motherfucking, yes, Taurus. Yes. Okay, so do you see how this individual is sitting here and it's like they're holding, like they're not holding it, but they are have the door open to this little cage for butterflies. This person delayed your growth, Taurus. This is something that you're fully aware of. This person chooses not to grow themselves. You could have cats, or this person could have cats, or you met this person's cat. Anyways, moving forward. And then this is you now. Oh, this is you now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm done with your bullshit. Anyways, moving forward. That was weird. I'm just excited to be channeling for y'all, because I love this. Anyways, moving forward. So I feel like that during the month of March, this individual might come to you. I feel like that they're going to have some kind of story, is what I'm being told. It's all with games. I feel like that you've been gearing up for this for some time. This person likes to play on others' emotions. They do. They love to play on others' emotions. They like to, for some of you, it's gonna, there's this energy of being blindsided. Make sure that you really pay attention. It includes me. It includes me. Make sure that you really pay attention to what you watch as far as tarot. Like, I know that I went through a phase where I watched a ton of different tarot readers, and now I might watch one, and I don't watch tarot barely at all anymore because I'm a tarot reader, and you know what I mean. Make sure that you pay attention to, like, because I feel like that you might be getting manipulated, accidentally, or you could be gaslighting yourself through certain tarot readings. Like, if it's the same old song and dance over and over and over again, that you're getting, because that's what you're paying attention to, it's time to pull back your energy and not pay attention to that, because I feel like that's what's going to help you maintain being broken free. Now, that's a side message for some of you that watch a lot of tarot, okay? Now, let's get back to this main message. Now, this individual, they like to play with their heartstrings a little bit. I do feel a little bit of a narcissistic energy. Some of you have even called this person out to be a narcissist, and they were like, I can't believe you called me a narcissist. And it's like, well, again, if the shoe fits. Anyways, not being a bitch, it's just the truth. Now, when it comes to, and we channel truth here, it's what we like. We don't like to sugarcoat. Anyways, when it comes to this individual, though, it's like for the month of March, it's you really set, like, this person, the way they treated you, they treat themselves that way. They keep themselves in a cage, Taurus. And I feel like that's something that's going to be brought to your awareness. So how are you going to respond to that? For some of you, I hear, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, is what I'm hearing. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Anyways, but this individual, it's like they choose to keep themselves trapped. So therefore, when it comes to how they show that they care about people, they like to keep them trapped. It's a form of control, okay? But it's still manipulation. It's still manipulation. Cross-watcher, if you're watching this, it is still manipulation. Because just because you feel like that you're in a box, and that's your level of self-love, does not mean that Taurus has to deal with that or accept it. I hope that you are able to, I feel like there's going to be a cross-watch that watches this, I'm going to say it. I hope that you are able to break free out of that. Just because you want to be in a box doesn't mean that other people have to fit in your box, okay? I wish you much love and healing, I really do. But that's manipulation, because this is where Taurus is at and has been at, and this is where you could be too, cross-watcher. Now let's focus back on Taurus. This is their reading. You will not hijack it. Moving forward, let's go on. But when it comes to the month of March, Taurus, I feel like that there is this, I hear the song, I Want to Break Free. Some of you have already broken free. Some of you, it's truly breaking free from this individual when they present themselves to you. I Want to Break Free by Queen. I want to break free. I want to break free. Oh, I love that one. Anyways, but I feel like for the month of March, it's like maintaining that freedom. And you see how it goes from like a horse on a carousel to a horse literally being free, and it almost looks like a halo above it. It's you know what a carousel does? It goes round and round and round and round. Then there's Pinocchio. Pinocchio likes to lie. And so it's kind of like by paying attention to other people's lives and going through the same cycle over and over and over again, it has led you to stay in that globe, snow globes could be a sign for you. But I also feel like that it's kind of like this person plays with people's heartstrings, but for you, it's like you don't play with people's heartstrings, but it's like you hate, like in the past, you may have handed over the strings or the key to your heart, your ambition, your free will, towards bending over backwards for this individual. And for some individuals, for some of you, it's like you broke free of everyone else, but it took you the longest to break free of this individual, okay? Very intense reading. What else for the month of March for Taurus? What else for the month of March for Taurus? The name Peter and Aaron is sticking out, and Brooke. Anyways, so we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Four of Swords. We have Justice, Libra. If it doesn't resonate, check out your other placements, as this is a very intense reading. Ten of Cups. One more, please. And the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups on the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so by you taking action on you, which is what a King of Wands does, doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine or if you're both, right? Anyways, well, in all reality, we're both, but moving forward. So the King of Wands takes action on himself. A King of Wands sits there and he knows when to move, when not to move. Also, the King of Wands likes to pay attention to everything going on around him so that he moves at the right time, is what I'm being told to say. I feel like for the month of March, you're being called to harness that energy. Some of you have already done it. Also, meditate, breathe before moving forward when it comes to certain decisions. I feel like this is a win-win outcome no matter what, okay? I really do. I feel like it's a win-win outcome no matter what. But I do feel like that for the month of March, that there is going to be, when I look at the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups out, well, on the bottom, but we're going to go ahead and look further into this with this tarot. This is the Weaver Tarot, the Ascendant Edition, with a really crappy shuffle right there because these cards are a little bit big. Anyways, what else we got, Spirit? Very spicy readings coming out. Very spicy readings coming out. Anyways, woo! I can't get Queen out of my head, and we about to have a fight. Freddie Mercury. Maybe I'll deal with the Virgo. I think I got that. So didn't I maybe deal with the Virgo? Whew. Also, Seeker of Coins, which is the Page of Coins, which is Capricorn energy. Also, when it comes to this individual pays attention to you. This person, when it came to them coming into your life, they observed you and they paid a lot of attention to you to figure out your quirks and what you like. Have you ever met Have you ever met someone and it's like you express certain parts of yourself, Taurus, and you're like, I'm like this way? Pardon me, my cat has a cold. Anyways, but have you ever met someone that it's like they express themselves like, I like that, I love that, like anything that, like, let's say you like rainbows and pickles and Havarti cheese. This individual's like, oh my gosh, I love all that too. Oh my gosh, I love all that too. You know what I mean? It's like this individual has that. They like to associate that, like, I don't feel like this person knows themselves that well, even if they act like they know themselves that well. I don't feel like that they really do. Like, what do they really like and what do they really enjoy? Especially if they have a Libra moon or rising too. If they have Virgo or Libra in their top three, or they could have fire in their top three. But when it comes to this individual, it's like Oh, that's what you like? Well, I like it too. A lot of people like to have things in common of what they like, to have, to show a commonality and to build trust too. Some people don't understand that that can be abused. And when I say that can be abused, it's like, I bet this person doesn't like Havarti. This person likes blue cheese. I bet this person doesn't even like pickles. They can't stand pickles. I bet this person doesn't care for rainbows. They like rainy days. You see what I'm saying? But to earn your good trust, to earn understanding and trust with you, to have that same common ground, it's actually like a very childish technique. But anyways, they say that they like what you like to gain your trust. Anyways, so you could feel it too. You're like, really? You like all these specific things I do? You know, you could be yourself. To be yourself is all that you can do. From the book of Chris Cornell. Anyways, Two of Swords. A lot of secrets coming out. A lot of secrets coming out. Are a lot of secrets coming out, or has it always been this way? And my Jupiter and Leo is just screaming. Anyways, moving forward. It's in the 3rd house, by the way. So, the Anchor, which is the Emperor, you could be dealing with Aries. The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Wands. Okay. We're going to do 555 here right now. Let's get 5 more cards out. We got the Tower in reverse. None of this is news to you. None of this is surprising to you, to be honest with you, Taurus. The 4 of Cups, I'm being told to take it in reverse. 7 of Wands. I have No Surprise by Daughtry in my head. Ace of Wands. Crawling back to you. Is that No Surprise? I keep hearing that. Crawling back to you. This is someone that you definitely, like, you know when you take distance for yourself, you take distance and the Chariot comes out. It's like, look, get the fuck away. Anyways, when you take distance for your, is it a Virgo? Is it a Virgo, Taurus? Anyways, you know when you take distance for yourself, literally for yourself, like, I need to collect myself, I need to do things for myself. I feel like that, and some people don't understand that, or they might be offended by it. If you tell that, if they ask you, you're like, yeah, I just gotta do a little me time, take a little bit of care of me, right? Nothing's wrong with that. If anybody ever has an issue with that, there's your sign. There's your sign. If someone ever has an issue with the boundaries that you set, there's your sign. It's one of the biggest ways to tell, like, why is someone in your life, okay? Just being real here. Anyways, moving forward. So, when it comes to the rest of the month of March, I feel like that there is not going to be anything that surprises you, Taurus. I feel like that others may feel disappointed and others may feel conflicted with the actions that you were taking, but you're coming out on top. Oh my gosh, what's this? How does that song go? If you didn't see me, look good. No flip-flopping. No flip-flopping. Oh my gosh, how does it go? Excuse me. No flip-flopping, never two-faced, so don't let a motherfucker get me confused. Yeah, you're not flip-flopping, Taurus. You just be real to you, especially when it comes to that specific individual that you have let go a long time ago. And, people that you're setting boundaries with, I feel like that the scales are being balanced in your favor, and it's like no more will the shoe drop when it comes to connections because you are taking control over your own life. I feel like that you're going to be sitting more in your masculine energy for the month of March. I also feel like that you're being called to like really stand up for what you believe in and stand with your guns as to how you feel about you and what you want out of you. What you want out of you is what matters, right? Is what I'm being told to say. I'm really curious. After the Chariot. What you want out of you is what matters. It's you, like, it's you really breaking free. It's you really breaking free after a time of pause. For some of you, over the last 4 months, You could have been sick. Sometimes when we're going through a shift, because we want better, right? We want to attract better. The letter J is coming up, and it's important, as well as W. Anyways, but just wondering. Excuse me, I had to say it. But sometimes, like, when we're going through a shift, we might have a cold. You know what I mean? Some people are like, well, that's just not alignment. No, actually, sometimes, you ever realize that, like, when you get a cold and you feel better afterwards, you feel so much better. And it's kind of like taking 2 steps back to go 10 steps forward. In some way, shape, or form. I feel like that's what's happened with you, Taurus. I feel like that's what's gone on. I feel like that it's going to continue, and it's going to, for some of y'all, between April and October, you're going to be going through either a physical transformation. If you've already gone through an internal transformation, which I feel like if you resonate with this reading, you have gone through an internal transformation. I feel like that the external transformation is occurring, especially, look at your Pluto placement, okay? Look at your Pluto placement. Let's go ahead and get some guidance for Taurus. No more pulling on your strings. Fuck yeah, Taurus. I have the song Friendship and Union, and then Manifestation on the back. So I feel like that the guidance is to always remember what you set boundaries with and what you clear out. It is always replaced with something better. Sometimes people, it's literally, I'm not being rude, but sometimes it's literally a season and a reason. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had a friend who, like, they only came to you when they needed advice over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? And they weren't necessarily there for the friendship. They were just there for the advice over and over again. It's kind of like, I don't mind being supportive towards you, but where are you when I need you? Do you listen to what I say? You see what I'm saying? Like, the more that you clear out what you don't want, you make room for what you do want. And the universe always delivers. And I feel like that the guidance is for you to maintain that energy. Some of y'all, it's like, well, I don't want to burn through people. No one's asking you to burn through people. No one's asking you. Spirit ain't asking you to burn through people. Spirit's asking you, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because it's being brought to your attention that you can create whatever you want. Do you really believe in that? Do you want to stay alone? Or do you want to, like, because for some of you, it's like, due to these connections, you've been feeling awful lonely, or you've been feeling cut off, or you're not receiving the right attention that you should receive. That is your first sign. If you feel unheard in a connection, and, like, it's just become constant, like, you're unheard in a connection, or this person kind of, like, takes advantage and whatnot. Anyways, when it comes to that, it's kind of like, do what's good for you. It's especially, like, this super toxic fucking person, fuck them. They don't need to be back in your life, okay? I'll just be blunt with you. They don't need to be back in your life. But, like, let's say, because for some of you, I did get that there was a possible friend that you might be going through this with. It's not like you gotta be like, fuck you forever, right? It doesn't have to be like that. But I feel like the spirit is trying to explain to you that when you... Because some of you, it's like you're wasting your energy when it comes to this person. Some of you are dedicating too much time to this person. And that's why certain things have come out to play with this individual. You know what I mean? Things have been delayed because of the energy that you put in.